Mets and Cardinals meeting for the first time this year, but the Mets 4 games under 500, and the Cardinals have the worst record in the National League.
Some of the fans on Pride Night.
It's Tylor Megill, who really struggled his last time out for New York.
Gave up 9 runs, 7 earned.
Brendan Donovan leading off.
And a ground ball right at McNeil. He gobbles it up and throws out his opposing second baseman for the first out of the night.
And that will bring up Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals.
Drove in 8 runs in the 7 games. And he hits one to McNeil on a good slider by McGill. And quickly there are 2 out.
Nolan Gorman coming up.
Gorman got his spot back and hitting 3rd in the order. And he pops one up on the left side of the infield. And Brett Beatty retreats to get under it. And that retires the side. So McGill with a fast start. 9 pitches, 1, 2, 3.
Miles Michaelis, who's been pitching well lately for the Cardinals.
He's pitched better on the road than at home.
Brandon Nimmo coming off a series against the Yankees, which delivered every conceivable range of emotion. And the curveball misses for ball 4, and so Nimmo draws an 8-pitch walk to lead off.
And the Mets have the leadoff man aboard. It'll bring up Starling Marte.
And he smacks one through the hole for a base hit. Nimmo pulls in at second, so the Mets have the first 2 men on against Michaelis. So here's McNeil. Nimmo at second, Marte at first, just getting started. And the curveball drilled to right, moving over as Carlson off the plate on the hop. Nimmo had to hold up to make sure it wouldn't be caught. He'll stop at 3rd. McNeil's got a base hit, and the Mets have the bases loaded and nobody out.
And Francisco Lindor coming up.
Curveball cued back to the mound. Out there, 1, 2, 3. Just what the doctor ordered. And the Boo Birds are out for Lindor early.
As bad an outcome as you can have with the bases loaded and nobody out.
And 2 in scoring position for Brett Beatty.
That's pulled down to first. Pass Goldschmidt and down the line, and that'll bring in 2. Marte scores. McNeil scores. Beatty to second. Carlson's throw is too late. Brett Beatty with a 2-run double.
And the Mets have a 2-0 lead.
Now Tommy Pham.
The 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground up the middle. Base hit going into center field. Beatty around 3rd. He'll score easily, but it's an RBI single for Tommy Pham, and the Mets have a 3-0 first inning lead.
Michaelis, who is awfully upset with himself.
Popped up. And who wants this? Goldschmidt says he's got it, and he does.
But the Mets put up 3.
The Young not only has 10 home runs, he also has 11 doubles, 21 extra base hits, and 107 bats against the Mets.
There's a line drive into left. And Paul DeYoung breaks up the perfect game bid for Tylor Megill.
But just another knock for Paulie D at Citi Field.
2-2 coming. And he struck him out, got him with the slider. 3rd strikeout for McGill, 2 in that inning. Home 3rd inning, Starling Marte leads off. That's lined the other way, and Marte's got his 2nd hit of the night. Singles through the hole into right, and he's 2 for 2.
Here's McNeil, first pitch swing, and he lines it. Base hit to the right of second base into right center field. Marte hits second, galloping towards 3rd. He's there standing.
And the Mets have runners at the corners with nobody out, and McNeil is 2 for 2.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
And the curveball whacked out to left field. Walker trying to measure it and makes the catch going away. Marte tags. He comes in to score. Heading for second, McNeil, and he makes it safely. Walker struggling to get the handle on that fly ball. McNeil moves up as well. And Beatty grounds one down to Goldschmidt. Michaelis to cover. 2 out. McNeil goes to 3rd.
Here's Pham. Pitch.
Pham lines one into left field, and that'll bring in another run. McNeil trots in to score. Pham with his 2nd RBI single, and it's 5-0 New York.
Well, we go to the 5th inning. Tylor Megill facing Wilson Contreras.
Hit high in the air down the line. Did he keep that fair? It is gone. A home run. What a satisfying trip around the bases for Wilson Contreras.
A home run for Wilson Contreras to break an 0 for 12. Home run number 8 for Contreras.
Well, here's Jordan Walker, right-hand hitter.
And a bullet fair and into the left field corner. Walker's got a 9-game hit streak. He's going to challenge the arm and left. Throw to second is not in time. He got in. Back-to-back extra base hits for the Cardinals.
Jordan Walker showing off the entire skill set.
He got hit again. It's unbelievable. 3 straight Redbirds have reached in this 5th inning.
1 man away. Now Tommy Edman, who popped to short his first time.
It's the runner from second goes. The throw by Narvaez, and Walker's out. Trying to steal 3rd, down by 4 runs, and Jordan Walker is gunned down for the second out.
Cardinals manager, you have to be very, very unhappy with Jordan Walker right there.
And now 1-2 to Edman, and he strikes out on the curveball in the dirt. Narvaez makes the toss, side retired. Donovan at first with 2 out. McGill's longest outing of the year has been 6 innings. Needs 1 more out to get through the 6th. 2-1 to Arenado. And he takes one out to right field. Coming on is Marte to make the catch. Side retired. McGill through 6 with a 5-1 lead.
Well, here's Vogelback 0 for 2. He'd like to make something happen.
That's hit in the air, deep to right field, headed toward the Coca-Cola corner, and it's out of here. Daniel Vogelback unloads.
In right field, the upper deck, a long home run. I don't know that there is an individual in Major League Baseball who needed that more than Daniel Vogelback. It's his 3rd home run of the year, and the Mets have increased their lead to 6-1.
Last home run was May the 7th.
Move the line to somebody else.
He got hit again.
Dylan Carlson also, and he's in some pain. I think that hit him right on the funny bone, and it's not very funny.
Dylan's going to shake that off and make his way to first.
Makes it first and second with 1 out. Mets still up by 5.
So here's Paul DeYoung with 2 men on, and he hits a double play ball. Backhanded by Lindor, out at second. McNeil to first, scooped out by Canna for the double play. Beautifully turned, 6-4-3 with Canna providing the end piece.
We go to the 9th inning at Citi Field, and Buck Showalter's going to let Josh Walker start this 9th inning, pitching to the left-hand hitter Nolan Gorman.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 3 pitches, and Walker takes care of Gorman, who fans for the 3rd time tonight. Fly ball, center field. On comes Nimmo. Plenty of room to get there. 2 out. And thus the Cardinals are down to their final out. And Contreras whacks one toward left center, cutting across his fan. He makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Josh Walker 6 up and 6 down to finish it.
As the Mets take the opener of this 3-game series from the St. Louis Cardinals. The New York Mets 6 and the St. Louis Cardinals 1.